Oh, there you are. Hi, folks. I'm getting ready to do something over here. Check it out. Let's get started, y'all. Alright, folks. We're at it again. Today we're doing, what was it? We did 55 the last time. It's like 60 minutes today. Woo! But it's okay. We got goals to meet, to reach. I want to be there. Well, let's add a little bit of incline here. Let's do a 1 incline. There you go. Oh yeah, what are we going to talk about today? Let's talk about my favorite subject. My favorite subject. It's called the hustle. To get over. To make that money. I don't know whether it just came natural to me or just something that just happened. I don't know how it happened. It was just, I saw a way to make money and I made money. And it wasn't nothing wrong with it. It wasn't illegal, so I just did it. It was always that thing in the back of my head. How can I make money? What can I do to make money? I was thinking that very same thought when I was walking away from, I was leaving the orphanage at Barron Springs. I was walking and went around on East Mumbo Road. I was a little cut through instead of going all the way down to the food basket and then walking. Anyway, I saw this yard. I had been seeing it. The yard needed mowed, and I didn't want to use our lawnmower because I'd have to go home and get it and come back and all of that. And I was like, if I have to do that, I'll do it. But I walked up there and I knocked on the door and I said, if you have a lawnmower, I'll be glad. I'll mow your yard for you. He took me around there and looked at that lawnmower and he said, you know, I think it hadn't started in about a year, so if you can get it started, you can have it. I said, okay, all right, and then I'll come back and mow your yard for you. I took the thing home, thought about what I was going to do with it, and I said, well, it's got good wheels on it, look good, don't look too bad. Now, it was one of those old Sears lawnmowers, the ones where, you know, you had to, and then you slap it over there and then you try to start. It was one of those, so I thought about it a little bit and I was like, the guy gave it to me. What I got to lose? So I took the thing apart. I mean, I took everything. I took the dog, took the motor off. I took the head off, and I was looking at it just to see if I never had a lawnmower apart before, but for some reason I thought that I would be able to find out if something was broke or wasn't right. Had no clue. So I took the thing apart and I looked at it and I said, darn. And then I looked at this thing and it didn't look right, even though I didn't know what it was supposed to look like. I said, look like that spring is broke. And I commenced to trying to figure out how to take that spring out. And I was like, okay. Oh, okay, you take the clip off. I couldn't get it off because it was, oh my goodness, it's under pressure. Even with the spring broke, still under pressure. So I figured out, let me speed this thing up a little bit. And I took that, put some pressure on it. Put a little bit of pressure on it and got the clip off, the spring came out, and I was like, oh, okay. How can I get a spring for this? Where can I get a spring? I cleaned the spring up and carrying it around in my pocket and stuff. You know, both parts of it. I went down to this store and that store. I went to a garage and they said, what'd that come out? I said, come out of the lawnmower. I said, well, if I get another spring like that, I'm just going to see if the thing going to run. Now, meanwhile, my daddy came out there where I had it all laying, everything, just pieces everywhere. He said, oh, you got it apart? I said, yeah. If I find this spring, I'm going to put it back together. He was going to tell me to go around the garages and places like that, try to find one like that. And what it was, now that I know, a valve spring had broke. So I found one, but it was a little bit, it looked just like it, except it was a little bit higher. Had a little bit more tension to it. Had the same amount of loops. So shoot, I just filed it down a little bit. Made it even and everything, you know, for what it's supposed to be. So anyway, I put it back on there. Got it all together. And I noticed the thing had some lining marks. I was like, oh, I guess those go together, you know. Got it together and everything and put it back together. Put some oil in it. I had drained the oil out. Now I put the same oil back in there. And I didn't know. I was all of 11, 12 years old. And my daddy come out there and he was out there looking. He was like, who tools you got there? Didn't know you had any tools. I looked at him and I remember he told me don't be messing with his tools. Oh. He said, well, wherever you got them from, I hope you put them back to the person they belong to. Since you ain't got no tools, they probably be pissed off. I was like, oh. Anyway, I got the thing back together and put the oil back in it, put some gas in it, and crunk it around there. And I did it 3 times and it didn't do nothing. But on the 4th time, I like it wanted to hit. I was like, oh, okay, let's see what's going on here. I tried a couple more times and the thing started. It started running. It didn't sound like it was running, but it was running. I could see it was running. And it would just chicka, 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 chicka. I was like, oh. I looked around there, I said, well, I didn't have the throttle hooked up. I didn't know nothing about choking. And I gave it a little bit of throttle. Oh, we cooking now. My daddy come tearing out the door and down through there and look. Well, I'll be goddamn. You got it running, didn't you? I said, yeah, Daddy, I got it running. Be sure you put my damn tube back up. Oh, anyway. I got it to running. I went in the house and cleaned myself up. The next day, I went out there and tried to crank it up. It cranked right up. I was like, oh, okay. I went down, up over the hill, down the hill, around the corner, East Mumbo Road. I went out there and knocked on the door. So I got the lawnmower working. I'm gonna mow your yard now. And I mowed the yard. It was a little. It put it through the test because the grass was kind of high. I mowed it and went back to. When I got through mowing it, I was knocking on the door. Said, "I'm through mowing your yard. Thanks for the lawnmower." He said, "Well, let me give you something." He gave me a couple of dollars. Now this was back in the 60s, So, you know, a couple dollars was a lot of money back then. Anyway, and besides, he did give me the lawnmower. That surprised me that he even paid. So I went back every week or two. I asked him, I said, when you want me to come back and mow it again? He said, come back in a couple of weeks. And I mowed that grass. I mowed his grass, and people were stopping by there. So can you mow mine? And they'd tell me where they live, and I'd go mow theirs. And, you know, they tell me when they want me to come in and mow it. And I told them I was in school, you know, I couldn't mow it during the week. I'd mow it, you know, on Saturday. So I had me some yards lined up. That reminded me of, I had a yard, I had 2 yards up around, what was the name of that road? Old Mountain Road. I had me about 2 or 3 yards up there, but I had 1 in Troutman. So Friday, what I did was I pushed the lawnmower to school that morning with some gas on it and parked it out there where they put the bicycles. And I did that once and it wasn't no problem. The next time I did it, the principal called me to the office and said, we can't have you bringing gasoline to the school. So they put the gasoline in the janitor's place and told me I could pick it up. You know, and go, you know, on the way home at the end of school, you know, I could pick it up. But I was thinking about hustling. I wasn't thinking about it. Anyway, I worked it out with, it was a gas station up there. I worked it out with him where I could, on Fridays, if I had a yard down there, I could leave my lawnmower down there and come back and get it. You know, and get it out to school. So that's what I did. But yeah, that was, whoo, you know, you don't think about it. It was no malice intended or anything like that, but that's what I did. And I would mow them yards on a Saturday, and I'd be back by 1, 2 o'clock. Oh yeah. I'd be back in time to see, what was it back then? I think was it Kilgo's Canteen or Lord Thaxton? It was one of the others. But anyway, that was back then. So I hope you enjoyed that story. It was a story, but it was true story. I mowed yards and make that money on Saturday, and on the way back, I'd stop at the food basket. They had I was a Western Auto store in there or something. Every day every Saturday morning on the way back home, I'd stop there and I'd look at this lawnmower. I was wanting that lawnmower too. I think the lawnmower was like $29. The guy said he got tired of me coming in there. He said, you trade that lawnmower in on that one, I'll let you have it. And then you can pay me $5 a week. I'm like, that's a lot of doggone money. But I just had to get some more yard to mow, because I wasn't making about $2, $3 a yard. So I said, okay. I got that lawnmower. You talking about somebody mowing some yards. Woo! And he let me have it on time. See, I ain't but 12, 13 years old, something like that. I don't know how, it was at 60, I don't know what year it was back there. But age wasn't nothing but a number back then. We didn't know nothing. If we was able to do it, we did it. And whenever I came to Mooresville, lived with my mama, brought my lawnmower with me, did the same thing, mowing them yards. And I remember I was 14 when I was in junior high. And I was hustling. I was doing mowing yards, sometime in the evening and on the weekend. And for some reason, my mama kept asking me, when you gonna get a real job? I said, when I get older enough. That's what I was thinking. I didn't say it. I got enough ass whoopings to know not to be talking back like that. You just thought a lot in your head. And you didn't say too much. And of course I tried. I tried to keep the shit in my head. Sometimes it came out anyway. And she let me know I wasn't too old to get my ass whooped. And she was the one to do it. Woo! So, hey, like I can sit here and talk all day, but I'm going to cut this video short. I'm not going to make no hour video. I'm going to cut this one short. So, thanks for watching, and we'll give you an update next time. Share this video anyway. Don't keep it to yourself. Don't be selfish. Didn't cost you nothing. Hey, go ahead and share it. See you next time.